the final fence in the Ericsson, and Best Mate is over and clear. Le Coudray is second as they race inside the final 200 yards. It's the twice winner of the Cheltenham Gold Cup is going to win the Ericsson. Another big race for Jim Lewis and Henrietta Knight as Best Mate strolls home clear for Jim Collotti to win the Ericsson in great style. The champion is back in second. Le Coudray a big run. B for Salmon is third. B for Salmon comes to the last in the Lexus. A big bold jump by B for Salmon, and Doan is ruled supreme. Best Mate is now second, but on the run up towards the finish, it's B for Salmon. Best Mate is trying to cut into the lead, but it's going to be B for Salmon's day as they run up towards the finish. The Lexus Chase is on the menu for Michael Horrigan's charge. Paul Carberry has a look round and waves on the three-time champion, but today is B for Salmon's day. Paul Carberry salutes the crowd. It's Denman Ruby Walsh from Mossbank on the outside. Davy Russell in the centre is the listener and Daryl Jacob, but Denman leads Mossbank and the listener. In fourth is B for Salmon. Final fence in the Lexus Chase, and it's Denman over in front of Mossbank. Then comes the listener, and on the run up towards the finish, it's Denman and Ruby Walsh from Mossbank, the listener, and B for Salmon staying on again as they race up towards the finish. It's going to be another big one for Ruby Walsh and Paul Nicholls. What a hand he's got in the Gold Cup. Ruby and Denman win the Lexus, and it's going to be a photograph for second, very close, Mossbank and the listener, and B for Salmon a very, very creditable fourth. Running on for pressure is Sir Deschamps, and then Tidal Bay just in behind. Fleming Star leads to the final fence in the Lexus from First Lieutenant in second. In third is Sir Deschamps and four Tidal Bay. They got 200 yards to go. It's Fleming Star. First Lieutenant now on the near side comes to challenge. Fleming Star is battling back. They're racing to the final 100 yards. First Lieutenant on the near side for Brian Cooper. On the far side, Fleming Star. Tidal Bay goes between them. So Deschamps the near side, and Tidal Bay is won it for Paul Nicholls and Andrea Graham Wiley in the most amazing chase with First Lieutenant, Fleming Star and Sir Deschamps. What a finish to the Lexus Chase. They're chased up by Bobsworth and Barry Geraghty. Then Sir Deschamps. They're racing now towards the final fence. Ruby Ball and First Lieutenant from Bobsworth towards the stand side. And then Sir Deschamps. They're coming down to the final fence in the Lexus. And as they rise, First Lieutenant in the centre. Ruby Ball over on the far side, being followed by Bobsworth. They're racing inside the last 200 yards. And First Lieutenant, here comes Bobsworth, the Gold Cup winner, to cut them down. They're racing up towards the finish, and Bobsworth, the champion, has done it. Bobsworth and Barry Geraghty win the Lexus for Nicky Henderson. First Lieutenant placed again, Ruby Ball third, Sir Deschamps, Lyrene Legend, Foyle Dove, Lord Windermere, Union East, and Prince de Beauchesne last to finish. Over the second last, on his own the leader from Foxrock and Don Poley and First Lieutenant. They're clear of Sir Deschamps and Carlingford Lock. They're beginning the run to the home turn. On his own is the leader off the bend from Don Poley, who's now just been nudged along between horses. Foxrock is third and First Lieutenant four, beginning the run for the final fence now, and the three runners battling it out. Don Poley in the centre, on the near side is on his own, the far side is Foxrock. Almost three in line as they come down to the last in the Lexus. Foxrock on the inside with Don Poley. On the outside is on his own. They're beginning the run towards the final 200 yards. It's Don Poley, the leader, on the outside on his own. First Lieutenant's putting in a run in the centre. Foxrock on the rail, running up towards the finish. Don Poley, First Lieutenant is closing with every stride. Don Poley holds on to win it. Don Poley wins the Lexus for Brian Cooper and Willie Mullins.
Racing round the home turn, one fence left to jump in the Savills Chase. Jet on the far side is Monolith, Road to Respect, and coming there in between horses is Kemboy. Then Delta Work, Bells Hill presenting Percy and Annabelle Fly. To the final fence in the Savills Chase, Monolith, Kemboy, Road to Respect. Jet is next with presenting Percy. Delta Work is finishing best of all on the outside. Monolith is on the spot. Here's the man of the moment, Jack Kennedy, and Delta Work in the white cap. And it's Delta Work on the near side of Monolith. Road to Respect, Kemboy and representing Percy in an edge of Satyr Savills Chase. With one fence left to jump, and it's Mellon pressed on the outside by Kemboy. Plutar is gaining on them in third, and then Allaho as they come down to the final fence, and wrestling back the lead is Kemboy, previous winner from Mellon, and on the outside is Plutar as they come away from the final fence. It's Kemboy with digging back in on the far side. Mellon, Plutar is just in behind them in third. It's Kemboy, Mellon and Plutar as they go towards the line. Kemboy, Plutar still coming on the near side and has lifted it in the last ride. Plutar and Darla O'Keefe have robbed Kemboy and Mellon. Long way clear of Allaho in a television goal finish. With closing right up on the outside, Plutar, who's coming there very strongly. Galvin is ridden in third and losing ground, and Janadil and Mellon in line for the final fence in the Savills Chase. Plutar strikes the front, but only just from previous winner Kemboy and Paul Town, and Galvin is trying to come back at them for Davy Russell inside the final 200 yards. It's Plutar with the smallest of leads from Kemboy. Galvin is still coming on the near side. Plutar is all out from Galvin, who's closing with every stride. Galvin on the near side of Plutar and Kemboy in a belter of a Savills Chase, then Mellon and Janadil. Now being stoked up, Jerry Colombe, Galopin des Champs landed in the lead from Conflated. Jerry Colombe is driven hard in third and gets a crack. Then Appreciated I Maximus has come under pressure, and then Capadano leaving behind. Plutar and Churchstone Warrior into the straight with one fence left and coming wide. Galopin des Champs and Paul Townend. Out on the left wing on the far side is Conflated and Sam Ewing. Jerry Colombe is trying to keep with them for Jack Kennedy. The final fence, and it's Galopin des Champs who's gone clear from Jerry Colombe. A mistake by Conflated has lost Sam Ewing, but it's Galopin des Champs returning to the top of the staying division in the Savills. The Gold Cup winner is back for Paul Townend and Willie Mullins. A sight for sore eyes. Jerry Colombe and Capadano judged for the second and third. And then I Maximus Appreciated. Plutar, Sam Ewing's up on his feet after his tumble from Conflated. Churchstone Warrior failed to complete.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.